Whoa, okay. We are back in the shop. Back getting ready to work on the S13 for the shop project, as you can see behind me here. Whew, we have some work to do. So I think first, what I plan to do is get all the interior taken out. Not really going to need a lot of it because it's going to be a dedicated track car. So really no use for most of the stuff that's in there. And then after that, we'll start digging into the gremlins in this thing. It's going to be quite some work. So a lot of videos coming out for this one. But basically, it's going to need a lot of wiring work, which we knew that going into it. And then we're going to add some mechanical stuff under the hood, as you guys saw in the last video. We hope you checked the last video. If not, check us out. Last video we spoke about what engine package is in this and some of the parts that you can kind of see behind me here. A lot of Origin Lab parts and stage wheels, some KBD stuff. Shout out to Irving at KBD. He's awesome. Whole lot of goodies that we're gonna get on there. So yeah, we don't know when the completion's gonna be, but the goal is over the next few months into the off season. Drifting right now is kind of whatever for me and the team at the moment. My comp car is still down, so figure why not get some time in on this thing. And like I said, it's gonna be built in-house to kind of show what we do. And honestly, just to have fun too. I notice a lot of videos I watch and people I follow and stuff. It seems like there's such a made segment towards things, and I'm just doing this to have fun. I'm doing this to get more behind the lens, behind the camera, and pretty much just kind of become non-camera shy. That's really my thing. I could talk to people in person, but I don't really take pictures of myself. I don't really take videos, things like that. So this is my way of not only introducing you guys to what I do, but also to kind of break out of my normal. So behind me too, you can see the E92. That's going to get some work done to it as well. So I doubt in this video series, we're going to mainly focus on the S13 and then some of the shop stuff, which we'll kind of go over. As you can see, we have a lot of equipment in the background, and then I'm sitting right now on my toolbox. So yeah, toolbox, a lot of goodies, whole bunch of fun stuff. There is a lot to this thing. We have tools on tops of tools on tops of tools, and more tools, and even more tools, and AMA banners. Get at me if you want one. These things are awesome. Shout out to Tori and Josh over at Midnight Customs. You guys are amazing. Thank you for always supporting me and all the years of support and printing these banners. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we got stuff everywhere. Got some fab stuff, whole bunch of stuff. So as I promised you guys, as we go through, oh yeah, got the race gear in here too whenever we decide to get back racing. So anyhow, between the build on that thing and just overall videos and such, my goal kind of run that back. Sorry. My goal is to kind of run through a lot of the shop as we go along, so that way you guys have an idea of the space and what I plan to do here, some fabrication stuff. So we're gonna try to document a lot, along with just have some fun, really. Again, this is more of a release for me. I enjoy this types of things, so I'm gonna go glove up and get ready to get this nasty interior pulled up. All right, I suck at picking up the camera. So, we got everything pulled out of this thing and stuff. And yeah, she is, besides this one panel back there, she's all gutted out, ready to go through its transformation. We're gonna be getting rid of that wheel, this seat. I get that panel pulled out. Ignore all that. All that's gonna be gone. So now I'm going to Get the over fenders over here, kind of mark them out, put spots, locations, where they need to go, kind of drill them in place for temporary hold, and then going to mark out on the over fender here exactly where we can cut out from to get those mounted. Since we are going to be running a much wider tire on the back of this, that is the game plan. Haven't really talked about what the plan completely is with this car. It's going to go into like a cop build in a sense, but realistically what for is to compete in a lower horsepower class, probably like Gambler 235 tire class. Maybe if we come back to hosting events again, which is possible, it'll be really competitive for that. A lot of grassroots competition type stuff, but definitely not your street car typey build. I like building competition ready cars, and that is what I thrive on. So 2J will be getting some power, moving some things around in the engine bay a little bit, and yeah, hopefully cage and a whole bunch of other stuff. So a lot of this stuff you see up here is going to be changing, and that's going to be gone. Don't need that crap. Yeah, a lot of this, so good bit of work. But I'm going to put this down real quick. I might hop over and drill some bolts out of this really quick. So I should be back, and then when I get back, I'll show you guys the over fender mounted, or at least temporarily taped on and mounted, and then kind of show you guys my process on how to do that. Okay, so we're finally back on the S13. It's been a few days, weeks, I don't know what it's been, but obviously with YouTube edit magic, you guys won't know. It looked the same day. So we're on the other side of the shop at the moment, and behind me is a welder and a bunch of aero goodies and an S13. So what we're doing is temp riving or clecoing the wide body rear over fenders. And what we want to do with the wide body rear over fenders, we're going to try to get them as symmetrical and as close as possible to the body lines. Luckily, Origin, which is what we're running on the back of this, is pretty great with matching up to body line stuff, which I love. So off camera, the other side had been taken care of and drilled out and things like that with temp rivets, clecos. And now this side is held on with 2, and I just want to show you guys what we're going to do here in order to temporarily fit this. So as you can see, we have a cleco. As soon as it focuses, there we go, right here. We got a doodle right there. Say hi, Ren.
Hi.
There we go. She is always in the shop with me, so I love it. So we have a temp rivet here, which is a cleco. Then we have another one holding on the back. But what me and Serenity did, we went off the reference points on the opposite side from where we put it on. She wasn't helping me with that one, but when I was here last time, I had some help with it, and it turned out fantastic. So, yes, yeah, that's what I have to say to that. So, shout out to who helped me. That was amazing, and can't wait for more work for me and said person to work on more cars together. That was really cool, and it was a great experience. So that being said, we are now on this side of the vehicle, and we are kind of piecing things together. Body line's a little, on camera it looks kind of off, but it's actually in person, it's pretty lined up. So what we did, again, we took measurements from the other side that has already been drilled and cut and, or not cut, excuse me, already been drilled and temporarily riveted. So we have our reference points for here to go across to here, to down here in the bottom, and over here. So we can get this temporarily mounted, so I at least know where this is going to be mounted, so I can then take this back off, draw out my arch, probably a box shape type setup for us to run our 18 by 10 5s in the back is what we're probably going to run on this car. Maybe 9.5, but probably 10 is what we're going for. This car is going to be a fun comp car for me, and also a secret driver that I have not announced and I will not announce yet, but he is part of the AMA family, and he should be, if everything works out, campaigning this car next season when my Skyline's done. So we got this car to build during the off season. I'm really trying to have this thing ready to go this summer, so I can go do some driving at some Friends event in New Jersey. So Team Brown's putting on an event in New Jersey, and I'd love to be there. Also, I have the Street Distortions demo day in August. So got a lot of stuff to do, got a lot of work to get done. Hopefully try to have this car ready, and we'll see. So me and Doodle are here, and we're gonna get working. We're gonna get started, and she's camera shy, which makes total sense. But we're gonna get going on this one. So I'll run you guys through the process, show you guys the drill outs and stuff like that. That way you guys kind of know for your own car if you want to mount your own stuff. So stay tuned. Well, some time has gone by since I last recorded, but I had to stop for a minute. So I totally forgot where I was, but that's my fault. Anyhow, everything's drilled out. I'll run through what we used. They are nut certs to put the over fender on, and I am currently cutting the section out of the fender that I need to cut for wheel clearance. And man, somebody ran some interesting stuff back here. Check this out. What do we have here? We got wiring tucked up behind the fender here. I'm assuming for a battery relocation. Haven't done that before when I relocated. Anyway, we're gonna get that fixed up. We're gonna get that all taken care of. I'm gonna keep cutting, and I will show you progress as I go along. Whew. Okay, that's gonna wrap up for now. We got the fenders cut out. I'll have to show you guys that here in the next video. You gotta weld the inside lip of the fender and tack it to the body, sand all that down, put some body filler there, some like anti-corrosion rust spray, something. That way nothing gets rusty under there. We already found some rust, so got that taken care of. And then next video, I will show you guys all the dry fit. I can't show you right now because I actually skipped ahead a little bit and filmed some other stuff, so you'll see that. But everything is dry fit on the car right now, and it looks amazing. So that's gonna be it for this one. I really appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, follow, please. Definitely helps us a lot. It keeps me going doing this stuff, and I really enjoy it. I've missed doing YouTube. I miss doing social media, period. So if you don't mind, give us a follow in the back. You see the AMA banner hanging up back there. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Take care.